Hi there, I'm Sam Brace. I'm the PR manager for WWE All Stars. I work for THQ, and we're going to talk about the game today. Well, obviously I can't confirm exactly what's going to be in it today, but I think there's going to be all the match types you would expect from a wrestling game. Elimination is going to be there, the cage fighting, one-on-one obviously, tag team, and more as well. So yeah, you'll see when you get into the game. It will indeed. I think we're going to have a pack at launch, which is going to be the $1 Million pack, featuring $1 Million Man and Ted DiBiase Jr., who's his son, obviously. And then there's going to be plenty more as well. I can't comment exactly who, but if you look at the roster reveal trailer 2 that just came out, there's a bunch of names at the end of that, and yeah, that will inform you more. So that's a good question. It's WWE All Stars is a much more simplified wrestling game than the likes of SmackDown vs Raw. So if you have played SmackDown vs Raw in the past, they'll know it's quite deep and realistic. This game is much more sort of arcade feel. It features the superstars and legends. They're all real sort of puffed up, and they've got real over the top moves. Their muscles are much more bigger than they are in real life. But the aim of this game is to really sort of like enjoy fighting. It's much more of a street fighter than a SmackDown versus Raw. So yeah, it's really aimed at sort of pick up and play, just have fun with it, and there's depth to it as well as just pick up and play ability. Yeah, it's just a real fun game. There are a number of story modes within the game. The first one's called Path of Champions. I can't go into it too much, but basically it's a series of challenges against the likes of The Undertaker, Randy Orton, and a tag team one as well. Basically you go through a series of matches of increasing difficulty until you sort of win a WWE Championship belt. And that's kind of the idea of the story mode. There's also, it's called Fantasy Warfare, which is basically legends against superstars. So the legends of the past, the likes of Hulk Hogan, and the Undertaker's still going, isn't he? So the likes of Macho Man Randy Savage and Jake the Snake against John Cena and Rey Mysterio, Sheamus, and those guys. So and that's just to find out who is the ultimate superstar of all time, So, but that's kind of be determined by the player rather than who really is the best, because depends how good you are. There's 4 different classes of superstar and legend in the game. First one is Brawler, and that's kind of like an all-round ability. The superstars in question have a power-up punch, which is unblockable, along with a series of other sort of moves they can execute. There's the Grappler, which is they get a power-up grab, which is sort of like a grapple, which can be executed in various different ways. And the Acrobats utilise the turnbuckles and ropes much more, and they're much faster than the other superstars and legends. And that's the likes of Rey Mysterio. And then there's the big guy like Andre the Giant. They're huge, super huge guys. They're massive, all powerful. They can kick you out of the ring from the middle of the ring, and but they're a little bit slower than the others, which is their sort of major drawback. And that's the main 4. Okay, it's going to be out on the 1st of April, which is not far away. It's going to be out on Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PSP, and Wii. Well, I think that's kind of an opinion question, really. But in my opinion, I think I grew up with the likes of Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage, so I'd like to say Hulk Hogan, being a massive Hulk Hogan fan. But I think that's down to the player and how good they get with their chosen character. But yeah, Hulk Hogan, Hulkamania, brother, yeah.